Hey curious! Ever wondered what happened to the iconic cast of the Chronicles of Narnia? Well, brace yourselves, because they've magically transformed through the wardrobe of time. From pint-sized adventurers to grown-up royalty, witness their jaw-dropping real-life evolution. So, without further ado, let's go!
Are you aware? Stealing rations is a capital offense at sea. Up here.
Oh, you.
Well, Poulter portrayed the spoiled Eustace Clarence Scrub, a self-centered and somewhat obnoxious cousin of the Pevensey siblings. Eustace is pulled into Narnia through a painting and finds himself on the ship the Dawn Treader, captained by King Caspian. A pivotal moment in Eustace's character development occurs when he is transformed into a dragon due to his greed and selfishness. One of Will Poulter's latest roles was as Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Tell me, Prince Edmund.
King.
Pardon me?
It's King Edmund, actually. Just King, though. Peter's the High King. I know. It's confusing.
Skander Keynes portrayed the Edmund Pevensey, the second oldest of the Pevensey siblings, initially displaying a somewhat selfish and arrogant demeanor. Over the course of the series, Edmund undergoes a remarkable transformation. He redeems himself by playing a vital role in the defeat of the White Witch, becoming a courageous and dependable member of the Narnian group in the next films. After the film franchise, Skander Keynes retired from his acting career, and he now works as a political advisor in the UK.
There is still time to surrender.
Or feel free.
How many more must die for the throne?
Just one.
William Mosley played Peter Pevensey, the eldest of the Pevensey children. Responsible and caring by nature, he always wanted to do what was best for his siblings, and as the eldest of them, he was named High King over his brother and sisters. Throughout the franchise, Peter's journey is one of learning to balance his sense of duty with his personal desires, and his evolution from a child to a young adult is a central theme. William Mosley's latest role was as Dylan in the film On the Line, alongside Mel Gibson, in 2022.
Peter and Susan didn't believe her. I didn't either.
Edmund, you look so cold. Come and sit with me.
Tilda Swinton brought to life the iconic Jotties, the White Witch, an extremely powerful sorceress who was once the most infamous ruler of Narnia. Originally from the world of Charn, she was accidentally brought to the world of Narnia on the day of its creation. Her tyranny eventually evoked the Narnians into a triumphant uprising known as the Winter Revolution. One of Tilda Swinton's latest roles was in the comedy film Problemista as Elizabeth, in 2023.
I'm sorry, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tumnus.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Tumnus. I'm Lisa Pevensey. Oh, you shake it.
Why?
James McAvoy played Mr. Tumnus, a male faun and a former servant of the White Witch. He is the first character Lucy Pevensey encounters when she enters the land of Narnia through the wardrobe. Initially, he intends to betray Lucy to the White Witch, but he eventually forms a close bond with her and helps her return to her siblings. After the franchise, James McAvoy had many notable roles, like the younger version of Professor Charles Xavier from X-Men, and one of his most recent roles was on the series His Dark Materials in 2022.
It's nothing. We can handle it.
Oh, I can see that.
She thinks she's found a magical land. In the upstairs wardrobe.
What did you say?
Jim Broadbent played Professor Diggory Kirk, a man from London who had traveled to Narnia during his childhood, and was notable for being a famous learned man, a great traveler and one of the only two who witnessed both the creation and destruction of Narnia. Kirk is the character who takes care of the Pevensey siblings during World War II and plays a crucial role in their Narnian adventure. Jim Broadbent's latest role was starring in the film The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry.
Prince Caspian?
Yes? And who are you?
Ben Barnes portrayed Prince Caspian, a reckless, rebellious young adult, and the central theme in the second film. In Prince Caspian, the character undergoes significant growth and development, and he rallies the Narnians who remain loyal to the true Narnian way of life, leading them in a rebellion against the Telmarines. Nowadays, besides his acting career, Ben Barnes is also a singer, and one of his latest roles is in the Netflix series Shadow and Bones, as General Kerrigan.
Why are they trying to kill you anyway?
The Telmarines. That's what they do.
Telmarines? In Narnia?
Where have you been for the last few hundred years?
It's a bit of a long story.
Peter Dinklage played the Red Dwarf Trumpkin, a key character in Prince Caspian. Trumpkin becomes a loyal and brave ally to Caspian, the Pevensey siblings, and the Narnian creatures. Trumpkin serves as a guide and advisor, using his knowledge of Narnia's history and geography to assist the group. After the film franchise, Peter Dinklage had many popular roles, like the beloved dwarf Tyrion from Game of Thrones, and in 2023 he'll play Casca Highbottom in the upcoming film The Hunger Games: The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Georgie Henley portrayed Lucy Pevensey, the youngest of the 4 Pevensey children, and was the first one to discover Narnia. Her character is marked by her innocence, kindness, and unwavering belief in the fantastical world of Narnia. Lucy's discovery of the wardrobe's magical portal is what initially brings the siblings into Narnia. Georgie Henley's latest role was in the Netflix drama thriller series The Diplomat, as Pevensey, in 2023. Anna Popplewell portrayed Susan Pevensey, the second oldest of the Pevensey siblings. She is a practical, responsible, and caring towards her siblings. As the story progresses, Susan's character faces challenges and undergoes growth, mixing her protective nature with her great skill as an archer. Anna Popplewell's most notable role after Narnia was as Lola in the CW series Reign, and her latest role was in the film The Gallery in 2023. And there you have it, a glimpse into the enchanting odyssey of the Chronicles of Narnia cast's transformation. If you found this journey as mind-bending as a trip through a magical wardrobe, don't forget to wield your thumbs of power, give us a like. And if you want to keep diving into realms of nostalgia and curiosity, hit that subscribe button and join our merry band of fellow explorers.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
See you in the next video, over and out.